Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Aatrox the hover, Aatrox the lock-in. Bwipo in on this one. That's going to be a second Aatrox game of the year, by the way. He's already played it once across the 19 champs he's played so far.
And one, they're just willing to trade very early on, so expect some fireworks here.
And you saw who he actually juke up towards the anchor. They're going to trade back and forth. Who he, of course, plenty of regen. Keep in mind that Set gets some free health regen when he gets low, or he eats his first potion there as well. But you know, wanted to tank the hook, make sure it doesn't go onto his AD carry. Gonna try again. There's gonna be enough damage. He's just gonna die. He just does not respect the anchor and sleep with the fishes. In the mid lane, it won't be lethal damage to the Bjergsen.
To try to use that early stacking. You expect to have the push in Jinx versus Zeri. You don't necessarily expect to have a first blood this early on, but they can utilize the pressure to really get this going.
Thieves. Time will tick against them, as it's going to be staying in top lane. They're going to walk up. There's the first zap. Damage on Huhi right now. CoreJJ comes in. Joe, wow, it's just death already. Huhi's going to drop 2-0 TL. FBI firing in. Flash away for Santorin. A triple slow. And that's the ulti in for Abbedagga. Stealing away not all the ulti, but a gold card going to slow it down.
Here now.
CoreJJ in danger. Not going to get out. Someday Sharks the kill. Thanks very much. Bwipo gets to take some turret placing this side of the map, but a 1-for-1 team fight, and a dragon goes to 100 Thieves.
Yeah, really interesting how that played out. Someday uses the leash teleport to go to the turret, so he's a little bit slow, where 100 Thieves knew they would eventually have the numbers advantage for that fight. That's why they're able to trade 1-for-1. Nice sidestep. Bwipo ends up getting a couple plates, but I think the important thing is stopping the early dragon stack, which 100 Thieves is able to pull.
Again, the man's got the mechanics.
Fights from there.
Yeah, it works so well so far. You can see, obviously, the TP doesn't end up mattering, except for the fact that obviously it was 5v4. And yeah, as the Herald charge comes in, you're going to share the plate, because it always happens in the charge, and then looks like it's the share in the third one as well, but a lot of money in there on gold compared to Bwipo, with obviously the first blood mattering, but he's also mined 3 turret plates at a bot lane. Like, that is such an accelerated Jinx that, yeah, you're going to get through those champions. You mentioned Huhi being a prime target. That seems very likely now. Abbedagga in time realizes, all right, this is dangerous. TF going to be in range, and that's going to be a lot going on. Just chains the crowd go together. They're going to knock him down. 100 Thieves 100 Thieves drop. TL gets kill number 3.
Really nicely done. The spellbook ignite there. He has no stopwatch. They have that read. They realize there's no way he can survive on that, and his flash was down. CoreJJ in trouble on the bot side though.
Good dunk. Nice jump into the wall now as well. Is it going to be enough now with the Aatrox showing up? Who's going to flash away, knock him to the air? But now FBI trying to kite away, taking decent damage. Firing back in. Closer already down. Kids a bit more. Should be able to jump the wall soon. Is able to get out. 1-0 again.
With both summons available, like that feels so hard to fight.
And also with the amount of single target lockdown TL has, gotta watch out for CoreJJ here though.
So again, the front line is battling. Huhi gonna put in the punch, but now pulled right back in. I don't know if you're gonna get out of this one anymore. 100 HP left, and Bjergsen lands the last card. Knocks him down. FBI gonna drop as well. And FBI open up, mid lane open up. This one's going away fast. TL pushing in for more.
Look at mythic items completed for everyone on their team. You see Sylas still sitting there on a chapter and a Kindle gem. And one other thing to track.
They need to slow the bleeding here and fast.
Yeah, the Ornn's the only one unkilled. Everyone else is definitely a squishy target, and they're just getting caught out constantly, and it's getting picked off so often.
I think TL is just going to try and stop them from even getting this objective bounty. 100 Thieves, it's a chance to come back, but there's the TF. They see them all.
Full vision. What's going to happen now, TP? Yes, indeed. And it's going to retreat so far, but Abbedagga trying to get away from Bjergsen. Happen to isolate that. They find the stun. Santorin's going to flash in for the rest of it. There's the dunk. A flash to safety. She will kill him. Oh, it's not in range. I think he was out of range. It wasn't a sidestep. Now has an ulti available. Going to find one stun. Heals up for a bit, but he's still going to drop it. Is there anything else going on here? Someday. Looks like he's not going to be the target. A 1-for-0 again. TL just keep getting kill after kill.
With Abbedagga down, with TP up for Bjergsen, TL are going to get side lane pressure and the dragon and the kill. They're just taking everything at once on the map.
And I really love that call by TL to delay the dragon a minute. Huhi is just locked down as well. It's a 2v3 though.
Big shield, gets down to 300 HP. Yeah, thankfully it doesn't instantly die.
And the reason I love the move top lane so much is that TL just kind of sensed that 100 Thieves was going for a trade. And TL is so far ahead, they're of the mindset that they're not going to trade anything.
He's spotted.
He could be in a lot of trouble.
He's over the wall, move speed, a slow, look pretty good. Bjergsen does have flash, there's a way out, not gonna happen. It took a long time, but 100 Thieves are finally back on the board. Gold goes to FBI.
That was a little bit of a cocky play. I mean, they're making a push on bot side with Herald, so maybe he thought 100 Thieves would be
try for the objective. Getting it done decently, spamming objectives for some attack speed. It's a little bit more, and at this point, I think you die for it. You get a lot, right? Extra gold picked up, but now what's going to happen? Bjergsen's there for the stun. They're going to find that kill. But hey, Long form, it was still
Gold
beneficial.
card, Everfrost, like they're able to do. I don't know if we'll see more TF this series. It was actually a pick that was banned 100% of the time by Cloud9 against 100 Thieves. That's one of the reasons I think it was an early takeaway by TL here. That was with the, quote, counter pick up. It's more of an answer in Sylas, and it's just not working at all.
Looking pretty strong right now in the mid lane as we got a lot of damage going across. Pretty good CC, stop on the burn, but now the re-engage is here. And Hans gets the reset. He's here to kill everybody now. Huhi, again, the first to drop. Stopwatch means absolutely nothing. Abadaga gonna fall. Looks for the TF, but Bjergsen already got away. That's the map control. That's 3 for nothing. That's TL getting
Whole fight. The health bars are looking like it's going back and forth, but you look at Hans, he's untouched, he's free-firing the whole time, never even forced to use a summoner there. Team just with this drain tanking, because I think their only healing debuff is actually the Thornmail.
There's a Bramble on Sunday.
Yeah, on Sunday, but he's not hitting him, so he's just full healing off everyone.
Pretty good. Ult's gonna land. They're gonna get Hansama for a CC, but notice the range for anything. The dunk comes in for Jarvan. Maybe it's gonna be enough though. Ornhorn comes across, and it doesn't mean anything. It's gonna be Abadaga dead again. Flash up, doesn't matter. Dunk comes through for who he is gonna try. FBI still firing, but down goes 1, down goes 2, down goes 3, and 4, and 5. Everyone's gone. A quadra kill for Hansama. They started winning through bot. They're ending winning through bot. Team Liquid, an absolute slaughter. A 23-minute Nexus kill. 100 Thieves took 0 chance in this game. They had no way into it. TL crushed game 1.
Annihilation from TL for the Aatrox. But it is one where you can find all-in pressure.
Nice.
Okay.
Remember, Tryndamere did receive
Without Santorin up there, there's no threat of actually getting any sort of dive off, so it's going to be a play towards mid or nothing.
Oh, gotta watch out here.
Got the engage. It's going to be enough for the stun. Yes, they'll land that as well. No good way out. First blood comes through. It's FBI's turn to earn 400 gold.
Oh, that's exactly the start 100 Thieves wants. And now Closer's trying to cut off the retreat pod.
For ult, the cooldown's longer.
Exactly. Bwipo was trying to force out the ult there on the flash Q3. Was hoping he was going to ult and then use the ignite afterwards for a kill, but now Santorin, it's looking like he's in trouble.
Both supports here as well. 4v4 shortly, and it's going to be Abadaga getting away with some life. A nice engage comes across the fear. Santorin will not yet die. Someday gets one. He'll have to ult times it against it. Okay, just barely at the end. A 1-for-1 though, right jungler for mid. Abadaga did lose his life on that play.
Yeah, the exhaust was critical there. Q3 gets the auto. He was hoping Someday would ult there so that when he came back without ult, he could use the ignite to get a kill.
Oh, hello.
Going back in yet again, but a re-engage looking pretty good. Abadaga, days are numbered, trying to walk away. 100 HP left onto him. Need one more shot. They're going to get it. Core JJ just takes him down.
This is literally off of the freeze. That
Closer may have not needed it, but ultimately he says, we'll burn the cooldown, make sure I'm safe, and going to claim that.
Little plays like that do make it much harder to pull off Rift Trail, but they're here again.
The chain, the double knock, got the done. Just everything lands. World domination. Bwipo gets wider and wider.
They basically looked like they were going back down bottom lane, but Core ends up sticking around. I think 100 Thieves loses track of it, and they're able to pull off a massive combo.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this initial puts him even further behind. So now it's at the point where he's having to get zoned off because Aatrox is really tough to actually farm these range minions against. Aatrox from ahead will harass you on every range minion, just set up the Qs, poke you time and time and time again.
Looking to Hansa, maybe now a fight down here. Who's going to be stunned up? Will he be the casualty? They're going to find an ulti and good damage out of Inferno, but it's not going to be enough. They don't have the follow through. So who he is going to drop. And TL just keeps winning. First blood or not, it doesn't matter. Everyone else is better. Nice start on the tower dive here. Bwipo drops aggro, pulls it back in, and just gets taken down. The Q was backwards.
And it was also the ignite tick when Bwipo went back into turret range that re-aggroed the turret, so had a huge advantage, but
I definitely see what you're saying. I think he would have had the kill either way, had he just not been in tower range, but that's a really costly one, because when it's all combat sums versus all combat sums, any mistake in top lane can snowball it in the other direction, and now full tower is gone.
Yeah, last thing I'll say in that though, Vex was on the way up towards the top lane, so maybe he was feeling rushed because Vex was on the way, but a lot of map trading happening here. TL takes the Dragon, 100 Thieves moves up for second Herald, and first turrets get traded, so Tryndamere lost control of the side of the jungle where their split pusher is on. The question will be here is whether or not 100 Thieves sticks around for that second turret. I don't think they can because TL can match, but there's definitely some room for an explosive game here.
Here's going to TP. Abadaga going to start walking down, it looks like. See if they want to fight for this one. I mean, the charge should happen if they keep Bwipo busy. He can't auto the Herald, so we knew that's going to happen. Ignite comes down. yeah, puts the heal down and will not need to do anything else.
I
So
continue.
survives that one. And he's healthy enough.
They're getting surrounded a little bit. This does get somewhat awkward, but TL don't have eyes on where everyone
no
is,
board.
so it's hard for them to actually start anything.
Kor's gonna put the ulti on, gonna find the knockup, and there's the dunk already. FBI is gone, and they'll find the next one too, but first they're gonna leave him. They're gonna go for the rest of the team right now. Abbedagga about to be rooted up. His flash is already gone from earlier, and they find kill number 2 and 3. Someday on the way out, but what an engage by Core
To
JJ.
gain access to Dragon, but then, like, who's the front line? Who's stopping the engage? Core gets a flank, Bjergsen comes from the other side, and they take full control of this game.
And Abbedagga's reset was really late. The 4-man squad for 100 Thieves were there very, very early, but they didn't have eyes on where everyone was from TL. And Abbedagga's walking down mid lane. As soon as TL see him, just like taking over.
It's definitely been a bit of a throwback game in terms of how mid lane is played, but we got to focus in on this Baron because we got to see if 100 Thieves can get it in time.
Alrighty, well, when will you get vision? Whippo gonna
they
find
stopped it.
and engage with his jungler. They're gonna go for Bjergsen, and Bjergsen's down, the shutdown. FBI is alive, red-white, he just barely gets away. Looking for the next engage though, as Centurion walks out, and now Aatrox maybe left out to drive. Whippo, will he fall? 2 picked up, 100 Thieves, and it's gonna be Hans Sama running away, but the chase is in for the Vex. Abbedagga, he's getting kited. Oh, Hans Sama, you gotta believe it. Takes him down, the only man standing.
1 for 100 Thieves. We can see it again in the Rocket flip the switch replay here. Bjergsen going over the wall. He was spotted with the sweeper. They're ready for him. And the instant CC there going down onto him. He gets rooted. They dash in with the Vex. They kill him off.
Yeah.
Got him to the Zonias.
Yeah.
I don't even think he had that last
Probably
fight. You know, he got a 700 gold shutdown onto Bjergsen. And just like that, he's relevant.
Finds the engage, there's a knockup, but he's gonna be pretty tanky in that one. There's a shutdown, Core JJ has gone, FBI gets one. Bjergsen's here, but FBI is safe. Stopwatch is burned, good knockups there from the top laner. Hans Sama takes down the Vex. In for a bit more, closing down his GA. A double kill for Hans. The third one now coming for the jungler, and they're gonna get number 4 as well. You may have killed one, but everyone else is here for revenge.
The coordination really does come in strong from TL once again. Bjergsen, Everfrost with the LeBlanc to set up the rest of the combo onto FBI. They can get Soul, likely, but they're going to have to set up this mid lane first.
I mean, 100 Thieves, they were the ones forcing that, though, it felt like. And now Someday, he's in trouble here trying to make something happen, but they can chase him down.
He's got Flash and Ghost.
Gale Force, Q heal gets out. Oh, Stopwatch out of Whippo. So flash for Stopwatch, turret still falls. Playing with the
This Bjergsen play. Getting the root, timed with the Zeri hopping over the wall, and just total annihilation by TL.
And it's one of those things that I think because it's that 4v3, it works if you kill it. Despite the fact that Abbedagga has had an incredible last number of weeks. You know, TL.
Or spotted.
Oh, what's it gonna be? Trinket's down for some vision. Bjergsen spotted here as well. Who going in, but of course doesn't have a good way out. Flash is a safety, but they're gonna find the rest of CC. Gonna land his stun. Vex gets a bit down there as well, and who he gonna go ahead and drop. And there shouldn't be much more of a fight. We already got a couple people walking back in, so 5v4. Will it even be a battle? FBI forced to flash now away as well. Hansama wants in. Gonna find the zap and the execution. 2 for nothing so far. GA down now for closer. At this point, it's too late. The fight Someday walks in and says, well, at least I'll pad the stats. But he'll drop as well. Hansama just not stoppable. Another Quadra. Hansama huge in this match. 18-8. A 30-minute victory. 100 Thieves lasted a bit longer, but they've been walked over all the same.
Man, we have seen this story before. Back-to-back games, ending with Hans Sama quadra kills. Deathless across 2 games. 16 kills across 2 games. Wow. This guy in team fights is looking unstoppable, and TL push 100 Thieves to match point. The healing from Soraka, so healing is going to be really kind of double dipping here. Maybe for some reason they will move away from that, feeling like they're a little bit low on damage.
Just to get to this bot lane first. I don't know if he saw Jarvan though. He's gonna see him now.
He's him on the ward at the very least, so this is gonna be a good 3-on-3. Centurion is gonna be an easy target. Gonna flash for the stun, and who he's gonna die? First blood again. They trade him back though, and that means they might find more. There's a red buff, but it's not gonna find the next shot.
But look where the kills went. Nami on one side. Start this dragon up. They win 3v3s, I think, pretty hard. It's very difficult for Closer to engage into the Volibear here. And if you do step too far forward and you get stunned into a silence route, you know, from the Soraka, it's so tough. And you can see that TL is just kind of defending this choke here, trying to keep them back, now turning onto the dragon.
Bjergsen has just been defending that river entrance as well for so long. We could still see a fight,
Oh, it was close. Closer not able to get it though. Realmore coming in from behind. They got the flank. They're going for the execution. The dive over. Hansama gets right back out, and who he's going gonna fall. 1-0. Team Liquid just better.
The fights are so close here, but it really
Know
does.
exactly what they want to do with this composition. It's very straightforward. You have two forms of engage here.
The knockup, he's got a flash
has
to heal
the
needed.
flash,
Shockwave gonna land, and he's just not gonna take enough damage. Flash in for the root. He just waits for the setup, and it's not a flash safety in time, so both mid laners will die. However, Closer running low on health, smited for a slow. Doesn't have any way out. The shield buys a second. Is it gonna be enough? Santorin can't get in range. He's gonna get out. But there's the Ignite, the follow through. Does Sunday have it? Ignite still burning him. The flash W. Sunday puts on the lane kingdom.
Or solo kill someday.
Way down.
Oh, we could see
Gerson
a fight.
here. Volibear's still walking over though. If they burn this down fast, he'll take it with the red smite. And it's down to 2,400. Santorin's still not in range just yet, but reinforcements are coming. Down to 2K. You can still try to burn this one in time. The I+ fight will get it, and he gets it. But how about the rest? Because they gotta run away. Lippo gets knocked up. The man's got no flash, he's got no ult, he's got no life, he's got no chance. And that should be the Herald I picked up as well. TL get a bit sloppy.
You want to answer.
Going down
big security.
fast,
They're
though.
not going to. They're going to try to look for a steal, I think, maybe, but no, they're just going to give it over. They're going to fight it.
4 or something, or 3, and that dropped its stock quite a bit. But ultimately, TL still kind of keeping the pressure going. Bjergsen doing well in the side lane.
CS advantage this game, in part because of so much roaming, but using the teleport now to get back in mid lane, but TL doesn't have that good of a wave position, and the Herald is summoned mid, so 100 Thieves can definitely fight this
Well, they
Drake.
find the engage. FBI gets out, though. Cleanse pretty crucial there. How about the re-engage? Whippo spotted a mid, so they go for the dive, and they just one-shot Zeri. Dunk comes in. They both get out. Tidewave gonna mostly miss. Orin gonna do the same. So nothing to be grabbed except that one kill, but now it means Dragon's going in.
That is so big for 100 Thieves, though, stopping the snowball towards Soul, getting that kill onto Hansama. He just got instantly deleted there through the barrier, through Core JJ's ultimate as well. They're going to grab this Dragon here now.
Yeah, just Jarvan, Orianna, one hit him, and it, as you mentioned, it's just so massive. Not only do they stop connected with their strengths, rather than trying to match more of a skirmish-heavy team comp and game that TL was forcing on them.
Down to set up. I think Zhonya's actually makes a lot of sense because you don't have as much flexibility when you're trying to dive in on the Zeri to play defensively.
They find the dunk. Double Shockwave gonna land. It's gonna be the 2 kills picked up. No problem. Great dive. Great setup. Closer makes it happen.
That looked so much like a TL play from game 2, right? They initiate with the Jarvan, and then someone else comes in. If they're unable to do that, then they'll never have an opportunity to make a play. Part of the reason the 100 Thieves play mid lane worked a couple minutes ago is because they originally had side push that could then go mid. And here comes Closer. He's feeling so strong.
Ooh, sidestep by Core. Flash is down, so no way out from Shockwave, and a tidal wave into FBI waving goodbye. TP for Bwipo. That one sucked. 0-3-0. Bwipo. Baron still hit, remains at 8K. They'll try for round 2.
Does have Smite, so that's something to keep in mind. He spellbooked over to Smite, and he has Realm Warp to try to go in for a hero play. I think you flip it. I think this game is lost if you just give Baron.
See it.
Flash and a knockup and a knockup and a Shockwave. Wish is all they're gonna have. It's not gonna be enough. Re-engage for Santorin, wants to find the damage as Hansama shows up. Core's here. Huhi on the way out, but trying to walk back over. Closer, pretty tanky. Double knockup, dunk and a stopwatch, and Orianna finds a double kill. Bwipo now back in action. Hansama trying to stack up, but just cannot deal enough damage.
Beautiful use of the zone.
With the Realm Warp and then go in and find the timing. But it's a really low percentage play, but with that, 100 Thieves fully in the driver's seat here, looking good.
Very difficult to play. And then a solid defense by 100 Thieves, not even thinking about flipping the Baron. Everyone, when they have a Lord Dominic's on Graves and a Black Cleaver on Zeri, but the game has just kind of passed them by. It's 7,000 gold deficit. They're so far behind.
Well done, 100 Thieves.
Now is where they're going to get the tower damage down. TL, no way to engage on this. The tower will fall. That means bot lane inhibitor is gone. They will be able to clear out that mid wave, so it may just be this.
Like, wow, now we played Soraka. It means you just like lose that 1,000 gold sometimes.
And I mean, to me, it's less about the Soraka and more about the Graves, where they fifth pick.
Control of this series, a lot of people would have been thinking this is a 3-0, but with the way 100 Thieves has kind of came out in this game, you look at the score now of Someday 1-0-6, it doesn't look like he was a difference maker, but to me, he did so much to control the overall pace of this game.
First dunk comes in, flash ult out of Hansama, and here comes the re-engage. Flash the shotgun, Core JJ. They're gonna find the rest, tidal wave lands, Core's gonna fall, and guess what? His lane mate as well. The engage looks so good. Santorin force ult back to his base. Culling will maybe knock down the Freljord God. Is it gonna be enough? Nah, he's gonna walk away just barely.
Flash is available on your entire team. So 100 Thieves playing it safe, playing it steady, gonna knock down another inhibitor here, and then likely just back off to pick up Baron, to pick up a potential soul point here. Is able to close with 2 inhibitors down and Baron buff. It's looking really good.
Yeah, I actually really hate this call by 100 Thieves. Like, they're still in 98% of cases they're winning this game, but capitalize on the fact that 2 inhibs are down, they can siege the 3rd, maybe get a cycle going that way. Just an interesting choice. It's a very confident choice, but I think a little reckless.
Well, they're gonna try gonna find the knockup out of someday. There's a double shot into the Shockwave. That was beautiful by Closer, and it's gonna mean everything. The dunk comes in late. They find number 4, and they found their 98th percentile. Everyone's gonna be gone. Bjergsen left alone in the base. They could pad the KDAs, they can go for the turrets, they can do whatever they want. But a 30-minute victory is coming through. 100 Thieves fight back in this series. We're going to game 4. Then will we find a last kill? They go to walk up. They force the Zhonya's. The Nexus falls.
I think the pick makes a lot of sense.
Oh, interesting.
On, okay.
So I will say anyone who's pokier tends to look good in a Braum because his engage is so poor. It's like flash 2 or nothing.
Yeah.
That anyone who has...
They'll lose a couple minions there, but won't be too bad for Abbedagge because it's a cannon wave pushing in, so they can tank up like 8 tower shots, I believe it is.
Nice knockup there. They should know that Diego's around, though. He gets the knockup and a damage, and Someday is a flash away from dead. Q's come across. They knock him down. Well played.
That was such a bait by TL.
Open talk about the early game definitely matters for this top side. Closer, though, able to, with his bot lane pressure, this Rakan is good into Braum because he can't
Maybe just too late to actually stop this. I think it's gone.
Yeah, I think so.
They did try to...
Better smite. It's his every time. Every time it's his. And he gets his fight, and he gets to pick the team fight now. Here we go. Centurion drop low, judges him through the wall with the flash, but they got the chase down, and Ignite kills him, and there's no way out. There is no flash. There is no life. Whippo will fall, and none of these take that battle. Incredibly well done.
That was a really good call out. Right back to even, and they're going to go ahead once they drop the Herald. So TL in bad positioning already here.
And Hans is kind of on his own.
Flash exhaust, Herald summon. They're going to go for the cooldown just in case. They're going to burst him. There's the knockup. There's the kill. As it is going to be a trade, though. 1 too many turret shots. He burns every cooldown, still dies, but they get a lot of turret damage for it.
Well, Operation Smash the early game has been a failure for Team Liquid. Definitely looking like 100 Thieves has surpassed that early game. Again, they have Someday's Ornn in such a powerful position, able to stack armor early against the
second turret of the game, almost certainly, as well as a just boatload of plates. 5 in top, 5 in bot. Thank you very much, 100 Thieves.
And 2 dragons.
Yeah.
Like this one is looking so good for 100 Thieves. You have scaling advantage, you have objective advantage, you have everything going your way here. And if TL drops this game, you talk about the mental edge, you talk into this thing that they have to create an early advantage. TL not out of it by any means in this game. But, if you could choose a game state, you'd much rather be on that other side. Whippo now, potentially here in trouble.
Yeah, really low in mana. Here's the burst, and he's going to take the kill. A quick slow from Ornn for the assist credit, and just gets deleted. Whippo. And now we look at the chance at a mid lane play. Core and Whippo going to be spotted by the sweeper over the wall, so they know what's going on here. Ward's going to go down, put new ones in, and they're going to go for the play right now. CoreJJ, flashless, could be an easy kill, puts the ulti up, puts the shield up, and be careful who he could burn down. Ari's going to find one, and overstep by 100 Thieves support, and maybe another. Closer brings a stopwatch, pretty crucial there. Takes someone to heal now, and the re-engage looks good. Big damage on Ezreal, but will stay alive. Low health bars, but no more kills just by the slim of the margins. Just the 1 for 0. Make it back. Abbedagge says, I'll get one for you. Gonna back up and say, okay, you've come down, you got through the choke. But they won't stay for the turret. They're going to stay around for the team fight. Is it going to be enough? They don't want to give away Dragon number 3. 1k gold difference. Decent damage out of Abba. Back out again. Will it flip for the Dragon? Getting down to 1,300. Smite comes in. 30 health I saw. But Closer claims it in the end.
I mean, even getting the Smite flip is actually a win for Team Liquid.
League after franchising, they made finals, and they immediately got stomped by TL. And they had been wanting their revenge for years. To be able to get it, it just feels like such a budding rivalry.
Really good damage. 100 health left in flashes in case Whippo's going to be in range or something, so just running away, but TL is on the way up. He's going to be enough. On Summon out finally burns the flash, get away. Ult's not going to land. How about Abbedagge? Can he stay safe? Because Centurion's here. Jumps to juke 1, but the flash follows in. That's what they needed. And now they can use LeBlanc against him. The dunk is big damage. Whippo kills him. 2-0, and TL gets signs of life.
That's the spike they were waiting for, but it all started with Bjergsen actually making a huge play onto Abbedagge, and I don't even know if 100 Thieves is going to be in position to contest this or his bot lane.
They're maximizing gold. They're maximizing gold income, saying Baron is yours, probably Dragon's yours as well. We'll get as much as we can. Respect the call to get what you can on the weak side of the map. Tia will always get more for the 2 kills.
Soul from being grabbed. What a turn there.
Yeah.
Off the initial play from Bjergsen, TL.
Just got Baron, where they can just give it and still scale for later. They're going to wait for their Ornn items to come in. They'll probably wait for FBI to get either a GR or Infinity.
Respect the potential damage that can come out, but there's not really much engaged still from the TL side, so they have to be methodical. They have to get likely.
Wow.
They're going to have to give up the soul. There's like,
They just see no way in.
yeah, and against Ornn, Rakan, and they were thinking they were just going to get ace there.
Yeah, I mean, FBI just got his Ornn upgrade and complete his IE. Like, that's about as big of a power spike as you can get. So they will trade it for a little bit of gold. Get on it, make them come to you. You have the tools to turn for an engage. That's exactly what they should look for. And if TL are slow, you just secure it.
Good pull, 200 health left.
Huhi's
and that's
behind them.
big. Huhi, does he want the engage? But I think you'd see the Ornn Horn
Who
first.
needs it?
Now that's Core's E down though, so now he can't stop the Ornn engage. He wants to be on the chance at an engage.
And you can see TL knows it might just be one more fight, right? Stopwatch on Bwipo, stopwatch and a potion in inventory here for Santorin. They know how important these next minutes are, trying to slow down this push, trying to find some sort of a way in. It's got to be a charm or something, but 100 Thieves just checking all the boxes, pushing them back with the Ornn ulti. The tower's gone. That means the Inhib is gone.
Yep. Oker's shield was down. They put the damage in Abbedagge. Nice spit there. True shot. Not bad. Hits 4. Big poke, but is there going to be a real team fight there? It's the engage in for Someday. Isn't enough, though. They're going to walk back. Health bar's low. Teal don't have a backlight anymore. Who he going to stop? Punch, get out. There's the flash engage, and here comes the slaughter. I can hear the sound of Team Liquid falling in 100 Thieves triumphant here in Game 4. The sound of silver scrapes on the horizon as Core JJ watches the shambles of his teammates, the corpses on the floor. And 100 Thieves take what is not given. They take Game 3, they take Game 4, they take us to Game 5, and they're gonna take down the base. We're gonna see it fall. Get ready, because Game 5 is coming.
Oh!
There we go.
Much better.
Yep, there you go.
Is that impact? Actually, the Shen, he's going to have to recall on this one and possibly have to burn the TP early, but you can see exactly how that early lane plays out. On one side, you're watching the Brittle from the Ornn. On the other side, you're watching the Sword from Shen. And there they're going to FBI.
Oh, FBI's gonna die. He stays in the lane. Core doesn't even need to flash, just finds his target, and now Bwipo takes in the fight. The dodge zone means
misses
no
W.
damage.
Yeah, no, somebody actually missed the W.
And not a big deal for Bjergsen, really just trying to hold farm. The bot lane kill will not be snowballed into First Dragon, partially, I think, because
Finally, Herald will be summoned for the mid lane. This will give mid pressure first, but I believe Bjergsen's holding on a package. Burns it here. Ult to get the safety, not bad, but Close is still forced to run away. Has to flash to stay alive. Stun's gonna land, and that could be enough. Will be Bwipo going down. It's gonna be a knockup. It's gonna be a lot of CC. Will there be a chain kill coming across? Zeri's looking to find some damage. Abbedagge just barely walking away, but he's gotta get the pullback. No, the cooldowns are missing, but Hansama lands a snipe. FBI wants more. He wants to find Core JJ, but he can't get the shots in just yet. He finally gets the chain lightning, gets the bounces, needs to cut it away. Should be holding his E, should be able to dodge any hard CC. Bwipo doesn't have flash to make it scary.
So that couldn't follow up after the Zenith blade, and that allowed him to get to safety.
I think it just makes the game all the more tense because 100 Thieves now has the second Drake, but they lost the
This
gold.
year that I've seen actually go for the on-hit build. Even a while ago when everyone was doing Ludens, he still did a shield bow on-hit crit build. And that's what they're looking for here. Bwipo's gonna have to time that W well.
It's a knock up there, 3v1 top side. He's got no way out. The dodge zone comes in. He finds a taunt in turret range. Summoner Heal keeps him alive, and they find the one for nothing.
It looked like he actually could have killed him, thought it was going to fall down, and then the Summoner Heal from Abbedagge kept him alive.
Yeah.
I think he had the trade
On
kill.
Abbedagge, as you say, maybe could have gotten one last auto in. But down on bot side, they trade for this. They get the tier 2 solo gold onto Bjergsen. That is
A lot of engage tools left, so when do they get in? Because Gorky can, of course, spam rockets. Core JJ with the wings, does not have his own ulti. He's squishy. Ooh, he gonna Hex flash
Wants to
over.
steal.
900, Bwipo pushes them out. That's really well done. Zeri comes in, knock up there as well. One dragon picked up. Will there be an engage? Who he's gonna lose his life by trying to start the fight. He gets killed, he gets shut down. And that is nothing doing for 100 Thieves.
Damage on Desire or Corki.
And so much of it is getting that first kill for Viego. When you think back to finals in summer, it was all about these skirmishes in River where they get that one kill, he'd take over the fight with multiple spells. They're
Flash
diving.
pull, they want him. Will they have it is the question. Viego is dead. Shotgun down instantly. They're gonna get out, but Core Cordier has no ulti. Knockup means one hit will kill. The flash chase down. He doesn't have the damage. Has to jump right back out. And they find the taunt. They find the CC. There's 2 kills. Looking for a third. The turret has been turned off. 100 Thieves been pushed away, but there's not enough dive. They'll get Santorin back. 2 for 1, Team Liquid.
Such a big fight. Team Liquid, even though they lost Santorin, are still able to break.
His rapid fire for sure on that base, and he's got package. So 3 items, package. There's no shot you can really fight this, I think, as 100 Thieves. I think this is so dangerous to fight a 3-item Corki with package at this point in the game.
Well, you gotta get ulti to safety. Package doesn't find the crowd control, but they might get the rest anyway. Guardian Angel popped. Is the re-engage good? Cordier has the ulti on. He's low.
They got
Over the wall. Is it gonna be enough? Gets a knockup on a 3. The chase down. The double knockup looking for the Volibear ulting away. Corki is down. And now Bwipo could be next. He's slow. They get the chase. They're gonna get 2. And it's just too much. You don't want to fight a 3-item Corki, but he delivers himself on a silver platter. Like the quality of that play.
Raptors pit, and over the wall finds the rapid fire gold card, and then the Everfrost to follow it up. All the CC comes through. A 4-man guard this, but they're trying to force their hand. They want Bjergsen to TP. They say, you're not here. We're going to finish this.
He will burn it. The TP's going to come in right afterwards. That's Dragon. That's no soul right now for 100 Thieves. Will there be the team fight, though? TFO comes in. They spot everyone. TP burned. Will there be a team fight, though? When's it going to happen? FBI playing to the edges, playing to the front line. Feathers get pulled back. That's one major cooldown missing. They don't take the fight just yet. Recalls are coming through. Abadaga, he's on vision. He's got to be careful. The whole team's the brush, though. They're all in the brush, though. And here comes the engage. Cordier finds several. Naga comes in, though, from the Orin as well. The Horn comes across onto 3. They're going for more. Who he wants on Sama. And they've knocked down Core. 100 Thieves 1 for 0. Someday finds a second. They got 3. They're getting 4. 100 Thieves come alive. And Bjergsen's left alone. Bjergsen's left to die. 100 Thieves crush Team Liquid.
35 on Bjergsen. It's a long time. They're positioning forward.
They're saying inhibitors at least. They've got a cannon. They've got a double wave otherwise. They're getting at least this turret, at least the inhibitor. Now the first respawns are coming in right now. 15 on the Shen, 15
they're positioning forward. They're
on the
go to
Xayah.
the end. Look at Someday. He's walking forward
20
here.
seconds on Bjergsen still. They got a long time.
And they're going in. Here we go. Turret number 1 in under a lot of fire. This respawn still are not yet in. Hansama 4 seconds away. This is the fight right now. Turrets are all dropping. 4v5. It's going to be enough. 4v5 is it is the question. Zonya's popped. Zeri's down. FBI drops. Cordier the same though. And now they've got a pet Alistar. And guess what? That's going to be a lot of damage. He loses the GA. And they're going to defend. Abadaga doesn't have a good way out. He's got flash just barely. Gets away from the Shen. But how about this Bjergsen chase? How about TP coming in from Bwipo? Shuts down Hui. And he wants to chase down to the TF now as well.
And they're going to lose so much more than these kills. They're going to lose the Baron themselves. And now 100 Thieves trying to go for that. He's going back to the base.
Go back. Oh, the TF will descend onto the Nexus. The recalls are coming in. Will it be in time? Abadaga realizes he may not have it. He's got to run away, but doesn't stop the Baron. Xayah's on one side. Corki is on the other. And because does he have a way out?
Somebody's going to defend him. He's defending the exit here. It is still going to be a TL Baron. That was a gutsy call. Man, if he had Lichbane.
Oh, he would die.
What
Fuck.
insane sequence of events. How close can this series get?
Oh my God, what a game 5! Interesting, right? You know, again, they're still at soul point, right? So Corki is here. Oh, they're separated.
100 Thieves might get picked up heavily right now.
Watch TF, watch TF. He's
Stone Blade popped. TF walking up towards mid, and again, we got about a minute on the inhibitor respawn. He's still going Nexus. Reveals them all. They gotta stop the ports. They gotta stop the ports. He's onto the base. Is it enough? When does the recall come in? Bjergsen has package. He's trying to get back in game 5 of the winter bracket finals. 100 Thieves go for broke, and they're gonna break the Nexus. They break their ankles, and they're headed to the final.
A reverse sweep for 100 Thieves off the back door from Abadaga. They make the judgment call. We do not win 5v5.